Let's get stuck into some more of SYLUS's story. Long-awaited Revelry. Story 5, Desire. Ooh, I like your hallway. I like your home. Your home is very nice. It's very gothic, kind of.
Just go straight down the hall and you'll see the exit.
Like, it doesn't have gothic architecture, but it has a vibe. I let go of Luke. Still afraid, he rubs his neck and heads over to Kieran's side. But I notice his gaze is full of curiosity and desire for the laser pointer in my hand. Do you want it? Here. She just gives it to him? Okay. Not expecting me to be this generous. Neither was I. Luke reaches for it. He's surprised.
Really? That's very nice of you to just give away a hunter's secret weapon.
It's a laser pointer.
You...
Oh! It's literally just a laser pointer. I flashed my own playful smile right back at him. Did I ever say it was the XT7? Ah ha ha. Wow. She's gotten so much more sassy than the last time we met her. As the two of them get farther and farther away with every step I take, I can still hear the whispers behind me.
How far do you think she'll get? 30 meters?
I bet not even 10 steps.
I'll say 5 then.
With Luke and Kieran gone, I take out my hunter's watch. Unsurprisingly, there's no signal. The corridor before me is completely dark, like a deep, endless tunnel. I appreciate that we have, like, moving camera to denote her walking. It would have been cooler if she actually moved down the corridor. While I didn't expect them to be kind enough to show me the way out, leaving that room could already be considered progress. There are several small crystal vases on the shelf by the wall. The dripping flowers in them have already withered. The owner probably hasn't been home in a long time. On the other side is a black bird. It's perched on a marble pillar that's half as tall as a human. Its metal wings are tucked in. Oh, he's metal. I didn't realize. A crow? Its eyes appear to be made out of rubies. They glow with a lustrous yet haunting hue in the darkness. Its eyes suddenly move, fixing its gaze on me without blinking. It's alive? Dude, he's monitoring you. As I prepare myself to take a closer look, it suddenly spreads its wings and flies toward me. Its razor-sharp feathers barely miss the top of my head as it passes through the narrow gap of an opened door. To pass through the corridor, I'll have to go through there. I hesitate for a moment and follow the crow. Interesting. That's new. Melodious classical music seeps out from behind the door, making the corridor even more peaceful. I like classical music. A relaxed male voice rings out amidst the graceful song. It's like I'm hearing a monologue behind a curtain. Okay, weird.
The little project has a name, the Fountain of Escape. You should know I'm not interested in other people's business. And Mephisto said you lied. You're not even telling me everything. It's a shame. You threw away your last chance.
SYLUS? Never mind, I need to escape first.
No, please, forgive me. You can still use me as a tool. Ordeal is over. No, if you'll excuse me, I have to entertain a more important guest.
I like the way the voices sound here. They do sound like they're echoing from a further room. The pleading voice stops abruptly, like a balloon that leaves nothing behind after it explodes from being filled with too much air. That is a very gratuitous and in-depth description. Yes, he's dead, Evelyn. Accept it. The room falls silent for a moment. The music suddenly stops before transitioning into a more gentle song played by string instruments.
Aren't you going to come in?
I knew they were up to no good. You heard from that far away? Okay. Everything is beautiful, from the clean white tablecloth to the silverware sparkling under the light, to even the ice bucket with bottles of red wine. I don't drink wine. The gory scene I envisioned didn't appear. Inside this calm room, the other voice's owner had disappeared without a trace. Well, you've seen that happen already. It happened to the dude who kidnapped you. So it shouldn't be too much of a surprise that it's happened again. This feeling again. I'm hungry all of a sudden. Why? SYLUS picks up the decanter beside me, walks to my side, and pours me a glass of wine. Behind me, the shadows press down, their invisible pressure suffocating. I held onto the chair with one hand to steady myself and grabbed the knife on the table with the other. Why? You literally can't kill this guy. He just heals.
This will be useful for defending yourself in the N109 zone.
But not here. I really like his shirt. Silas coldly chuckles as he places a familiar gun on the table. Are you mocking me?
I'm giving you a way out. Since you can't escape, why don't we make a deal?
Whoops. Glaring at him, I drink the wine to taunt him. Ew, I don't like wine. Onikanis' modus operandi is buying and selling by force. Too bad. I'm not interested. The ice-cold liquid slides down my throat, and soon I feel a burning pain in my stomach. The wine is stronger than I thought. A burning pain? I mean, I know alcohol, like shots and shit, can burn as it goes down, but I wouldn't really call it a pain in your stomach. And it's wine. Wine doesn't burn. Not that I've had much of it. I still can't help but chug one glass after another, hungry and thirsty. It's as if I'm trying to numb myself with this sensation. It feels like she's a vampire, and she's about to get very drunk.
As long as you have desires, there will always be deals to make.
That's one way to put it. And quite an accurate way to put it, actually. With his crimson eyes full of malice, Silas flashes a hint of a smile. His tall figure blocks out some of the light, and I can see his right eye starting to glow red. This means he's using some kind of power. Then I'd be in a daze and experience auditory hallucinations.
So many days have come and gone. You should know your own desires by now.
I was kind of unconscious during that period, but okay. Confusion, restlessness, this insatiable emptiness. It's a black hole trying to swallow everything.
Only I can give you what you want. And you will agree to my terms.
I can't allow myself to be controlled by this person again. I force myself to stand up, spurred on by the alcohol I drank. What terms? You just wanted me to resonate with you. You know what? Fine. I'll accept this deal. I resonate with you, and you give me the ether core from Onikanis' auction. As I say this, I grab Silas's hand. His fingers are long, and his palm is cold. Even touching his hand faintly brings forth a sense of dread.
Release me. You can't do that just yet.
Why? Don't move. I look up at him, trying to use my remaining sobriety to find a hint of emotion, anything on his face. For a moment, a complex, incomprehensible struggle appears in his gaze. What could be the source of that? Where does the power in his right eye come from? Why does it feel so familiar to me? Is it related to the ether core? Time passes ever so slowly, and just like these past few days, nothing happens. Why is it? Murmuring to myself, I refuse to give up. I grab his hand and hold it like I'm squeezing a pump. The invisible pressure becomes stronger and stronger. The influence of alcohol gradually subsides, and I realize I made a very dangerous move. I awkwardly straighten my posture and quietly try to pull back my hand, yet he grips it more tightly.
Maybe I've been too nice to you.
My fingers were firmly clasped. I couldn't move them at all. You let go. Even if you keep holding on to me like this, I can't resonate with you. It's not something I can just do on a whim.
After all that arrogance, it seems like you can't even control your own Evol.
At the very least, it doesn't want it to be activated in front of you. Silas stares at our interlocked hands blankly for a long time, and finally, he slowly lets go. I rub my wrist as I take a few steps back. My breathing and heartbeat gradually return to normal. We were at a standstill. Then, with a thoughtful expression, he leans back in his chair and looks at me. I didn't realize we were sitting, but okay.
Just as I thought. You're too weak.
Where does he get all this confidence from to make such a conclusion? It's everyone in the 109 zone weird. Silas pinches the area between his brow, then wraps his knuckles on the table.
Eat as much as you want.
He says those words like he's giving out an order that won't be questioned. What? Are you... The word insane is on the tip of my tongue, but I force myself to stop talking. I turn to look at the long, seemingly endless table behind me. It's filled with countless exquisite dishes, the lavishness almost dizzying.
I'll give you 10 minutes. After you're done, come find me outside the base's entrance. You better hope our deal is successful. Otherwise, consider this your last meal.
Dramatic. End of chapter. Do you need a reminder? It's been 15 minutes. What? I did not take 15 minutes. You're lying to me. On Aquinas' later context, you're not already regretting it, right? SYLUS, if you just wait 5 more minutes, you won't regret it, right? I don't have a habit of going back on my word. But I also don't want to use my patience on waiting for someone. In 5 minutes, finish your meal, or else there won't be another. 15 minutes? That's nothing. My 15 minutes is nothing. Especially when compared to my 3-day hostage situation and resonating with you. 3 days and still no resonance. Guess you didn't give it your all. I have things to do. Hurry up. Sending another text to me means 1 minute less for you. I found a lot of coins at my place. Okay, that's weird. It feels like we've just jumped conversation. Are you planning to switch careers and become a magician? I'm researching coin manipulation. I'm going to be a magician. I don't know what this means. So I can decide if a coin will land on heads. Okay, we've completely swapped topics, but sure, whatever. Bad signal, contact me later. Lol. The coin doesn't choose what face it lands on. And don't you still have that lucky coin? It seems it doesn't like being ordered around. So that's why you gathered its distant relatives. I almost have it figured out. Prepare for a surprise. If we're flipping to decide who calls the shots, let's make it simple. Heads, you get to do it. And if it's tails, you get to do it. I don't care. I don't know what it is I get to do, but okay. Oh, I don't have any of his emoticons unlocked. That's fair. I don't think any of us will work on him. If you can't think of anything, just go to sleep. Okay. Totally jumped topics. Story 6. Resonance and Shackles.
I must have been really drunk to make a deal with this monster.
He changed his shirt.
Are we going to experience the sights and sounds of the N109 zone?
Do you have 9 lives? Curiosity killed the cat.
Then I shouldn't go.
You like to bargain, don't you?
There is no choice here, Evelyn. You will get on the back of that bike.
But you're not yet qualified.
Look, are there no speed limits in the N109 zone? I still don't know where the auction will take place.
If you want to stay out of trouble, behave yourself inside.
And if I refuse? It hurts!
You'll hurt even more.
I know my phone keeps stuttering. My phone is a piece of trash, alright? It's not the game, it's my phone.
Who is it? If you want to order something, bring your own protocore. I won't accept anything that isn't high grade. Mr. SYLUS, you don't usually do surprise visits.
I got you a guinea pig. It's time for your Evol linkage alteration project to have a living test subject.
Wait. You wanna alter me? You bastard.
In that case, let me take a look first.
Let's say she voluntarily walking into the chair. Please stay still.
Sir, You're not actually going to alter me, right? I'm just a normal evolver.
Trying to bargain with me is pointless. No one can change Silas's mind.
You have the resonance Evol?
Is the lightning his or is it the dagger
Did they
lightning?
do anything while I was gone?
Nothing too dramatic, just 2 explosions. One in the northern suburbs and one in the Bloomshore district.
Bloomshore District. This is related to Grandma.
They just made a bunch of shoddy products. I overestimated them.
And after doing those shameless things and making a mess, then they want you to be their scapegoat.
Who's the third
What are
party?
you talking about? Someone else made those 2 explosions happen?
Oh dear, you look disappointed.
So it wasn't Onakinus.
Instead of searching for the truth, you'd rather swallow a lie that makes you feel better.
It's true. That's exactly how she was.
I'm afraid she's not a suitable recipient. Her Evol linkage is completely normal. Only the strength's been suppressed.
Did someone put in a suppressor?
I don't think it's physical.
Ah, it's emotional.
It's not my fault. I can resonate just fine with others.
And that thing I asked you to alter, how's that?
It was difficult, but the maximum energy burst value has been increased tenfold.
What the?
That... the little thing?
Are you really going to use it?
She's suppressed, right? She just needs a little stimulation then.
Ha! Ha! Is that how you plan on fixing the problem? That's not what I was thinking. I was thinking intimacy. You know? Not like intercourse, just intimacy. Emotional intimacy. Apparently not. Okay. It's automatically giving me all of these. Sure. God, he's tall. Holy shit, he's over a head tall. It's almost a head and a half. Good grief. Anyway, to combat we go. I've already played with him in combat. Oh, god damn it. I have to take my power cable out. It's in the way when I turn my phone sideways. So I'm used to
Are
his
you
dialogue in
scared?
combat.
You should step back.
Who said I was scared?
Alrighty. God, I forgot how hot my phone gets. It's a piece of trash. The Samsung A35. This modified Wanderer has
I
something.
can't resonate.
It's not too late to back out.
Oh boy.
now.
Oh, he's not even participating,
That's
bro!
more like it.
Oh no, he is. He's over the piece behind.
I guess it's gonna fight dirty. Look out!
I'm looking at her, right, bro?
Silas,
Silas is
It
behind
can't
him.
escape.
Oh, I see what she means. She can't resonate. I can't do my 2 ability. Ah, I can't press buttons at the same time.
I guess it's gonna fight dirty. Let's settle this in one fell swoop.
Away!
Where are you going?
Away!
Silas,
That's where I'm going.
It can't escape. Ready?
Oh.
I was born ready.
Oh, nice. I don't think I used the ult previously. Okay, we do melee
Time
combat
to
for an
put
ult.
up a good fight.
Nice. Alrighty. Okay, put the charger back in. What? Oh, thank you. That was nice of you. Story 8, Hesitation. Did it work? Oh shit.
Alter her energy linkage now. Make it as strong as possible.
This isn't what we agreed to.
Relax. You can handle it.
Mr. SYLUS, I think there's another reason why she can't resonate. You see, her Evol is special. It utilizes the waves generated by the human brain's magnetic field. Maybe her brain's magnetic field produces repulsive waves against you. That's why she can't resonate with you.
Get to the point.
To make a long story short, on a subconscious level, she's either rejecting you, scared of you, or, disgusted by you. Even if she undergoes alteration, you won't be able to resonate with her so long as she's still hostile toward you. And Mr. SYLUS, if the alteration fails, she will be completely ruined. We need to address the cause first.
Which means there's something wrong with her.
You let go of me!
By the way, I have an Evol stabilizer in the storage cabinet. I'll make her use it.
Whoa, who was a telescope? Perhaps worried that his inventions would get caught in a crossfire, it quickly takes me to a room on the second floor.
Right now, you need to stay calm, miss.
He bends down and pulls out a dusty electronic device from underneath the cabinet. Underneath the cabinet?
The N109 zone is a chaotic place, and you have a part of an ether core. Accompanying him is the safest option.
You know I'm carrying an ether core? A burst of red light appears and scans my whole body. Several windows pop up on an old-fashioned display screen, which shows the data being analyzed.
I recognize that protocurve. Monitoring ether cores used to be my job.
Ooh, he's a professional. Then why is he a shopkeeper? A guess pops into my mind. I look again at the dusty electronic device. Just as I thought, there's an inconspicuous mark in the corner. I saw it among the files Grandma left not too long ago.
The N109 zone is a mess right now. An outsider like you who's unfamiliar with the details can easily lose her life. Sticking with SYLUS might not be a bad idea. Better to be with him compared to some other people.
SYLUS is a heartless man. He may only want to alter me right now, but he's going to get me killed eventually. Exasperated, the shopkeeper shakes his head.
You're just not used to the darkness yet. There are predators lurking in these depths that you haven't seen.
Some people are even scarier than him.
You say SYLUS is heartless, but sometimes those with hearts are even crueler than those without.
I agree with that, actually. Like Xavier said, the N109 zone is very divided. Each faction only recognizes its own allies. Fighting alone is obviously not a good idea in a place like this, but if I really have to stay close to SYLUS... The shopkeeper's concern seems to be genuine. After weighing my options, I nod and flash a reassuring smile. I understand what you mean. I'll give it some thought. Beat. The lines on the screen rise and fall, showing two intertwined curves.
Alright. There's nothing wrong with your Evol. The energy of the ether core inside you is also stable. Have you figured out what you'll do next?
The ether core's other half is one of the items at the auction. Naturally, I don't assume I can get it by myself. The only advantage I have is having part of an ether core in my heart. Since I can resonate with the energy, I should be able to sense its location. Are you trying to use this other ether core on yourself to make it join your own ether core? What's the end goal here, girl? The real problem is figuring out how to escape from the predators lurking in these depths after I obtain it. The N109 zone is currently a mess, and there are enemies no matter where I go. If I have to work with someone, the strongest person here would be the best option. There you go, logic shining through. Maybe I should actually make a deal with SYLUS. Upon realizing this, my next step becomes clear. I get up and say goodbye to the shopkeeper, and when I spot that familiar mark, I look back at his dark, weary expression. But you acquainted with my grandma? He just waves his hand, gesturing for me to leave. Rude, I want answers.
Well, if all goes well for you and whatever happens, then I can say I've repaid Miss Josephine's kindness.
Up until now, I had always thought that Onakainis was hunting down researchers who worked in ether cores before. But that shopkeeper, who seems to have a strong connection to Grandma, is seeking SYLUS's protection. Maybe there are other secrets. I think deeply about what the shopkeeper said, lost in thought. But when I go downstairs, the workshop is empty. Silas? The door's curtains, which were closed before, are now rolled up. After I leave the workshop, Silas's motorcycle is nowhere to be seen. How am I getting back? Did he just abandon me here? What? Did he just ditch me? Silas? The only response I get is a faint thud from the unlit alley next to the workshop. It's probably trash that fell into the ground. Just when I was thinking about whether or not I should work with him, he disappeared on me. She doesn't even know how to get back, direction-wise. There are only piles of scrap in the empty streets. I look around, my heart pounding. Maybe after confirming he couldn't resonate with me, he finally lost his patience and interest. So be it. At least I can freely move around now.
Would you like to buy a flower, miss?
No, I would not. You're probably some scary monster that's going to attack me. A clear voice resounds. I turn and see a little girl behind me. She appears to be 8 or 9 years old. At this time of night, kid? Why are you on the streets? No, thank you.
Would you like a gun, bullets, or a protocore then? I have them all.
That escalated quickly. I don't need those either. But it might be a good idea to chat with the locals and get information about the auction. I kneel down to be at eye level and tap her basket. You know where I can buy some intel, sweetie?
That's easy. Follow me.
But Evelyn doesn't have any resources. She doesn't have any money. She has nothing to bargain with. 2 sets of footsteps echo across the empty street. Meanwhile, the sound of flapping wings can be heard in the distance. I look up at the sky, but I see nothing except dark clouds that obscure moonlight. A crow perches on a streetlight that's been dilapidated for years. The red glow in its eyes flicker as it breathes. A few blood-stained tufts of grey fur peek out from under its metal claws. Well, I guess you go hungry. It quietly observes the 2 girls, one tall and one short, as they head into another filthy street. It tilts its head and thinks for a moment. Then it quickly drops its dead prey and silently spreads its wings to follow them. Lying under the streetlight are 7 or 8 fat rats, all gutted. Mixed with their flesh and blood are broken pieces of monitoring equipment. Oh! Interesting. So just like he's a raven, a crow that's monitoring me for Silas, there are rats that are monitoring for this other unknown entity? Huh, I learned something. That's pretty practical and cool. Although, who lives in a place that has that many rats? I don't. We don't have many rodents just chilling around. Affinity up, 1 to 11. Jesus, that escalated quickly. Okay. Collectible obtained. To Evelyn. If you like it, keep it. If you don't like it, then you do whatever you want with it. Damn, he's an affectionate man. Oh, and we're going into a battle. Okay, let's just check out what's here. Can I change you, sir? Actually, I don't think I can. Oh yeah, here we go. As I say, it would have told me if I could. But there we go. Oh, it says coming soon. What do you mean coming soon, bro? Oh, you go away. Oh, there we go.
Try our special blend. Interesting.
Okay.
Why do you look so surprised? Relax. I'm just a normal customer who wants some coffee.
He can walk around in daylight. Okay. What to eat? Breakfast? I just ate my dinner. Never mind, I'll treat it as a post-dinner snack. Dinner? Bro, it's daylight out. Got any recommendations? Do you want me to choose? Well, let's eat waffles. Waffles and ice cream. Best thing ever. I haven't had waffles in so long, man. Don't tempt me like that. I'm allergic to that. I want to eat this. Go eat. But I'll admit this guessing game isn't bad. It's more interesting than I thought. So I don't know if I have to tap to progress, but I don't think I do. You weren't here yesterday. Anything happened? If you don't want to talk, just let me know when you're ready. Okay. I don't know that I would want to even change his wardrobe. His wardrobe looks great. Oh, wow. Oh, this is the... Oops, sorry, I didn't mean to... Sorry, go back. I thought I was trying to scroll these outfits. I just did a poor job of it. So that's the outfit he just wore. Oh, wow. That's pretty casual for him. Okay, everything else needs to be paid for. Why would he be wearing an academy uniform? That's just weird. Soft leather. Hunting game. Oh, that's what he wore before. Misty. I like that shirt. Shirt is so goddamn nice. More casual wear. Ooh. Oh, I like that. His necklace game is strong. Anyway. I'm just going to get out. It's fine. You wear what you're wearing, sir. I will not change that. I'm going to the rooftop to enjoy the scenery. Do you want to come with me? Just do you want to join me, but whatever. Events. What are you harassing me for? Secret investigation. Claim. I don't know what that means, but okay. Interact with him at Destiny Cafe 10 times. Okay, anything else that's popped up? No, why are you screaming at me? Guess it always screams at me. Okay. Date new. What do you want for me? I don't know. I don't really care overly much, to be honest. But there is a message here. Still not home? Or are you hunting for treasure, sweetie? Lincoln isn't as safe as you think. Oh, it's that crow again. Are you sending that crow to follow me again? Whatever its name, Mephisto. Your memory sucks, right? I agree with him on this front. Okay, I just want to say hello. Strange for you. Look up, you should be able to see me from over there. I don't see you. Clearly the street cameras are well hidden. Don't overthink it. Oh, he's using the street cameras? I was observing Lincoln at night and happened to see you. Our definitions for observing might not be the same. As a law-abiding citizen of Lincoln City, allow me to remind you that you should stay out of trouble. I am indeed a law-abiding citizen. I don't understand. I believe you, for now. I guess you really didn't do anything today. I believe you, for now. Thanks for having faith in me, Miss Hunter. By the way, here's a piece of advice from a watcher. It's going to rain tonight and you don't have an umbrella. If you don't get back soon, you'll get soaked. Oh, that's right. I unlocked some of his, didn't I? Happy! Oh no, he's grumpy. Oh, it is a grumpy crow who is happy, I see. Your mood is always good around mealtimes. I say the best time to try something new is when you're in a good mood. Even if you fail, it won't be disheartening. Success will bring double the joy. Still want to do the things you wanted to do with me? It's my last attempt according to this. I'm bored too. I was building a castle with gems. It collapsed when my phone vibrated. That is most unfortunate, SYLUS.